Check, check, WBSCXO test.
This is KE8VZA. I will be the Beacon Net pre-show net controller at the bottom of the hour. I've gone ahead and opened up a NetLogger window, and I see a few people on the blue screen there. I'm going to go ahead get you in there. Eddie and Ray. Ray, you're already in there in your customary 10 slot, and I'm going to start keying a few people in here. And if you're not in the blue screen and you'd like to get in before the pre-show, we still have a few minutes. Go ahead and give me a call.
W8WKY.
Here's KA8LYJ.
KA8LYJ, KE8VZA, got you here on the list. Anyone else that's not in the blue screen? I'm going to start keying in some people from the blue screen here, but if you're not in the blue screen, give me a call.
KE8QFT, Fred and Medina.
KE8QFT, KE8VZA, got you there, Fred. Added you to the list. It was good to see you at the meeting on Thursday. I got a couple other people in there, and anyone else that isn't in the blue screen that would like to get on the list before the bottom of the hour, give me a ring.
N8WHR, Mike in Brunswick, in and out.
I'm sorry, Mike in Brunswick, could you give me your call sign again? I wasn't paying attention.
November 8, Whiskey Hotel Romeo.
I copy November 8, Whiskey Hotel Romeo. Thanks, Mike. Got you on the list as in and out. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate it. Come back when you can stick around for a while.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie Hotel Bravo. Craig and Shreve trying this on Echolink, and I wasn't sure I got through the first last time.
KF8CHB, this is KE8VZA. I copied you that time, Craig. Got you on the list. Thanks for checking in.
KE8QKO. Hello, Eric. Might miss the Mickey Mouse roll call. I am making a sandwich, but I want to let you know that I'm here and standing by for the net. That'll pass back to you, KE8QKO.
All right there, Nick at Night, no problem. I will count you present during the Mickey Mouse roll call, and hope your sandwich making goes well, and we'll talk to you in a bit. we'll clear with KE8QKO. This is KE8VZA. At this time, we're down to the wire here, and our lovely announcer will come on here shortly and kick off the pre-show for the BeaconNet. And I ask at this time for everyone to please stand by. KE8VZA, standing by.
The BeaconNet, a gathering of hams from around the world, will start on the system in 30 minutes. Come join us.
There she is, QST, QST, QST. I am Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8VZA. My personal is Eric, Echo Romeo India Charlie. I will be the pre-show net controller for the BeaconNet pre-show tonight on the W8WKY repeater in Doylestown, Ohio. Our frequency is 147 Mark 390 with a PL tone of 114 Mark 8, and that frequency has a positive offset. You can also reach us using Allstar Node number 48496 or Echolink W8WKY-R. This BeaconNet pre-show is a controlled pre-net, and I ask that all traffic come through net control, yours truly, and any urgent or emergency traffic is free to break in at any time. At this point, I'll take a pause, and if there is any emergency or priority traffic, please go ahead and break in. KE8VZA returning, hearing nothing. We're going to go ahead and go down our Mickey Mouse roll call. I do have some stations entered in from the blue screen and a couple that called in during the pre-show, or during the few minutes before the pre-show. Anyway, so KE8QKO, Nick at Night, is going to be our net control station tonight at the top of the hour. He already checked in with me, so we're going to mark him down as present, and he will be back shortly. And next on the list is Dustin, KE8EPC. Are you out there, Dustin? And no responsibilities tonight, but are you going to stick around for the main net?
KE8VZA and the net, this is KT8EPC. Well, good evening to you there, Eric. We're here. We're going to try to stick around. We're in the blue screen there. We're just kind of hanging around here and having a good time. So, KT8EPC, back to pre-net control.
Awesome, Dustin. Good to hear you tonight. Got you on the log here, sticking around. Okay, next we'll go down to Just Nick, KD8SLG, who I believe was down on the farm. Maybe he still is. Are you out there, Just Nick? Mr. No Responsibilities also. And are you sticking around for the main show tonight?
KE8VZA, this is KD8SLG. Good evening, Eric. Yeah, I'm still down the farm. Yeah, I'm going to be sticking around tonight. KD8SLG, back to net control.
Very good, Just Nick. And the fact that you are speaking to us now in such a calm voice must mean that there was not a chicken revolt down on the farm, so we'll consider that a good thing. Anyway, got you on the log is sticking around, and we're going to move on down to W8HRF. Josh, are you out there, and are you going to stick around for the main show tonight?
KE8VZA,
and the Beaconette pre-show. This is W8HRF. Good evening, Eric. Good evening to everybody on the Beaconets. I am going to be sticking around. I'm actually sitting down at the computer playing a video game for the first time in a while, so I'm going to be doing that and listening to that. So send it back to you, Eric. KE8VZA, W8HRF.
W8WKY.
All right there, Josh. Very good. Got you on the list, is sticking around. And we'll clear with W8HRF and move down to KE8YUK, probably in somewhat close proximity to Josh there. Lucy, are you going to stick around for the big show tonight?
KE8VZA, KE8YUK. I might stick around. I'm probably going to multitask kind of like Josh, except mine will be with crafts. But currently I'm snacking and playing my plant game, so we'll see what I end up doing. But yeah, I should still be awake by the time we hit the end of the net. Back to you.
All right, Lucy, very good. Good to hear you tonight. And it was good seeing you, Josh, and Betty at the meeting on Thursday. And thanks for accepting the challenge. I know gravity can have a strong effect on the eyelids as we get beyond, especially beyond the halfway point of the net. So kudos to you for accepting the challenge there. So we'll clear with KE8YUK, and we'll go on down to Alan, KI5DAY, who will have our alt trivia tonight. Are you with us yet, Alan? And how are you doing? How are you doing tonight?
Kilo India 5 Delta Alpha Units. Hey, Eric, I thought you were just Nick. You guys sound identical. I mean, identical. There's no telling you apart. Hi. Don't be throwing things, neither one of you. No, I just got in here and just got Larry down from his perch. He was over there hanging out, looking at the stars on this little display that I have. Anyways, it's a long story, but yeah, been a long weekend. I'm tired, but I'm here, and I'll give it back to you, and I'll be sticking around, and I got some trivia that I hope everybody enjoys. KI5DAY.
All right, very good, Alan. Good to hear you. Good to hear Larry. And thanks for joining us tonight. We will be eagerly anticipating that alt trivia question. They're always very interesting. And I don't know, Just Nick might not like that comparison of our voices because he says I sound like I'm 14 on the radio. And I swear I have my radio set to 15. But anyway, good to hear you, Alan. We'll clear with KI5DAY. Okay, that finishes our Mickey Mouse roll call there of our net control team tonight. I have several stations on the blue screen here, and I've been adding a couple as we went along, or from the blue screen. I've added to the log here, and I've added a few more as we go along. So let me take a break. I'll be right back, and I'll read you who I have. KE8VZA returning. Okay, here's who I have so far. KA8LYJ, W3ETB, K5CFY, KA8MNT, who has to be in and out tonight, KE8YUG, KF8ANS, KE8QFT, N8WHR, who also has to be in and out tonight, KF8CHB, KI5TAQ, AB8MO, WV3K, KC3SEG. Got you when you weren't looking there, Greg. And there we go. And also, blue screen, Jeremy says he does want to be on the log. So we're going to go ahead and add KE8ZRY. KE8ZRY. So you get to type with me there. Anyway, so let's go ahead and take some more check-ins. If anyone's out there that is not on the log yet, please give me a call. Listening, KE8VZA.
Whiskey, Bravo 5, Oscar, X-Ray, Quebec, Jim in Waco. Kilo Charlie 8, Lima Yankee Golf.
This is Kilo 6 Kilo Juliet Victor, Kilo 6 Kilo Juliet Victor, Kevin in Valley Springs, California.
All right, I'll pick it up there. KE8VZA returning. Okay, just to recap, I added Jeremy KE8ZRY from the blue screen, and then we picked up three more. WB5OXQ, Jim down in Texas, KC8LYG, Rick in Massillon, and K6KJV, Kevin out in California. All right, very good. Anybody else before we work this list? Please call now. All right, hearing nothing. If you're running to your radio, have no fear. We'll take more check-ins in here in a bit, but we're going to go ahead and work the list. And we're going to go up to KA8LY. Hey, Robert. How you doing tonight, Robert? And are you going to stick around for the main net? KA8LYJ, this is KE8VZA with the Beaconette pre-show. Are you going to stick around for the main Beaconette tonight? No worries. We'll circle back and check on him in a bit. We're going to go roll on down to Eddie, W3ETB. How you doing, Eddie? And are you going to stick around for the big show tonight?
W8.
Yeah, hi, Eric. Yeah, I'll be sticking around. Yeah, I'm just currently watching UFOs in the Alaskan Triangle. And so I muted it so I could say hello and hello to everybody on the Beacon Net. So I'll be here. W3ETV, back in that.
All right, very good, Eddie. Good to hear you tonight. And that sounds like a show I might want to catch. I'll have to look for that one. Sounds interesting. Okay, we got you on the log and sticking around. We'll clear with W3ETB and go on down to K5CFY, Ray, down in Oklahoma. How you doing tonight, Ray? And are you going to stick around for the main net tonight?
Kilo Echo 8, Victor, Zulu Alpha. This is K5CFY. Good evening there, Mr. Eric. Doing an awesome job on the pre-net and the net logger. We appreciate that. Doing a great job. Yes, I definitely am going to hang around, and we'll see what happens. Back to you there, Eric. Get on down the list.
All right, very good, Ray. Good to hear you tonight. Thanks for the kind words. Appreciate it. Very good. We got you on the log as sticking around. We'll clear with K5CFY. Next on the log here was KA8MNT, Tom, and he informed me through the blue screen that he would like to be in and out tonight, so we have validated his parking. And 73, Tom, if you're still listening. Next on the list is Josh, KE8YUG. How you doing tonight, Josh? And are you going to stick around for the big show?
W8WKY.
sticking around, looking forward to it, and thanks for getting me on the blue screen. I'll send it back to prenet control, KE8YUG.
All right, very good, Josh. Good to hear you tonight. Your signal's coming through pretty well from, I'm assuming you're coming through the 700, and it's sounding good over on the 390 through Allstar. So, very good. Got you on the log sticking around. We'll clear with KE8YUG and go on down to KF8ANS. Marie, how are you tonight, Marie? And are you going to stick around for the big show?
K8VZA, this is KF8ANS. Marie here. Hi, Eric. Good to hear you tonight. I'm doing pretty good this evening, so that's pretty good. I stayed up late just for the net, so I will be sticking around. This is KF8ANS, back to prenet control.
Very good, Marie. Good to hear you tonight. Got you on the log is sticking around. Excellent. KF8ANS will clear with you and go on down to KE8QFT. Fred, how you doing tonight, Fred? And are you going to stick around for the big show?
Yes, I at least will stick around to hear the trivia and probably answer it, and maybe a little longer. K8QFT, back to prenet.
All right, Fred. Very good. Got you on the log as sticking around. We'll clear with KE8QFT. I am KE8VZA with the BeaconNet pre-show on the W8WKY repeater in Doylestown, Ohio. Frequency is 147, mark 390. We're going to go on down to our next station here on the log was N8WHR, Mike, who has to be in and out tonight. Thanks, Mike, for checking in. If you're still listening, 73. And after that, we have Craig, KF8CHB. How you doing tonight, Craig? And are you going to stick around for the main net?
We will give it a try, but I may be in and out. I appreciate the comeback, and good luck this evening with the trivia questions. This is something new. It's the first time I've done this on Echolink, so it seems to be working somewhat okay, so we will leave it with that. KF8CHB, back to Net Control Pre-Show.
All right, Craig, very good. You're sounding very good coming through Echolink. Thanks for checking in with us tonight. I got you on the log as in and out. And if you want to listen along for a while, get the gist of the net, that's cool too. Come back when you can stick around for a while. And 73, we'll clear with KF8CHB. And next on the list, all the way from Baofeng, Oklahoma, is Taco Tim, KI5TAQ. How are you doing tonight, Tim? And are you going to stick around for the big show?
So, good evening there, guys. All the way from Baofeng, Oklahoma. This is KI5TAQ. Yes, I'm sticking around for the nets and for the trivia question. And like we all know, no guessing on the questions, or I should say, no Googling on the questions. Why don't we say it that way? No Googling on the questions. Just guess. But catch you on the main net. This is KI5TAQ.
All right, Tim, very good, and thanks for the reminder there. Yes, it's very much frowned upon if you Google or Bing or DuckDuckGo or Encyclopedia Britannica or Webster's Dictionary, whatever, you know, if you try to look it up, that's just not right. That's not playing nice. Anyway, it's more fun. Just take a guess if you don't know it, right? Okay, that's me off my soapbox. Anyway, thanks, Tim. We'll clear with KI5TAQ, and we'll go on down to Andy, AB8MO. How you doing tonight, Andy? And are you going to stick around for the big show?
This is AB8MO with too many radios on. Yeah, I think I'll stick around. I guess I have no reason not to, at least until I get to my turn. So I make no guarantees that I'll stay the rest of the night. Trying to work the Turks and Caicos Islands on 20 meters, and it's not happening so far, but I'll keep trying. It may be too dark for 20 meters to work now. Back she comes. This is AB.
All right, Andy, very good. Good luck with that contact there. Yeah, maybe the band's not cooperating for you tonight. Anyway, good to hear you tonight. Got you on the log is sticking around. We'll clear with AB8MO, and we're going to go down to Phil, WB3K. How are you tonight, Phil? And are you going to stick around for the big show?
K8VZA, Whiskey 3 Kilo. Hi, Eric. I don't think I'm going to, Eric. I'm going to take rest for an early appointment. I got to get up at 6 in the morning to go into Masley area and go see my doctor. So I've got to get up early in the morning. But I just wanted to come in and say hello to all and hope everyone's doing well. And thank you for taking my check-in at least for with no traffic other than what I mentioned to you. Everyone have a blessed holiday, and looking to check in with Nick on his little venture in working the repeater on Wednesday, next Wednesday. It's coming, I think. It's coming. So anyway, with that, I'm going to go ahead and back over to you, Eric, and you sound good. And thank you very much for taking me to punch a ticket. This is Whiskey Victor 3 Kilo, back to net control.
All right, Phil, thanks for checking in with us tonight. I got you on the log as in and out. And good luck with everything in the morning. Hope everything goes well. And get some rest tonight. We'll talk to you later. Thanks. We'll clear with WV3K and go on down to Greg, KC3SEG. Now, Greg, I have to apologize. I just noticed that your address info wasn't right. And I have a computer that I dual boot between Mac OS and Windows, and I'm actually using Mac OS tonight. And apparently I didn't update everything on the Mac side. So we'll do that as we go along here, but I got at least the city and the state in there. Anyway, how are you doing tonight, Greg? And are you going to stick around for the big show?
Yes, Eric. I'll be staying by for the big show. This is KC3SCG down here in Panama City Beach, Florida. It was a nice 69 degrees today, sunny skies. Yeah, I'll be around. I'm doing my POTA log right now. I just got POTA activation. Just got back to my home KTH, and I'll be hanging around for the net and trivia. KC3SCG. Back over to you, Eric.
All right, Greg, very good. Good deal with the POTA there. I love POTA, both sides of it. Anyway, got you on the log is sticking around. We'll clear with KC3SEG. Next station on the list is Jeremy, KE8ZRY. He said he was going to step away from the radio. We'll give him a shout out anyway. Are you out there, Jeremy? How you doing? And I believe you're sticking around, right?
W8WKY.
Good evening, Eric. This is KE8ZRY. Yeah, I'm sticking around. Had to step away. Little one decided to wake up, and she decided that an hour and a half of sleep was enough, so we're trying to get her back to sleep. But I am staying for the big show, and I will turn it back over to you.
All right, very good, Jeremy. Got you on the log as sticking around. And we'll clear with KE8ZRY and go on down to WB5OXQ. Jim, all the way down in Texas. How you doing tonight, Jim? And are you going to stick around for the main net?
Well, good evening all. This is Jim in Waco, Texas, WB5OXQ. I've still got 71 degrees out in the backyard. It's been a warm afternoon today. Got a little work done outside. I'm trying to assemble a G6 144 antenna to go up on one of the local repeaters here. And I got it done and got it tuned and working good. Now I just got the tower guy coming at 1 tomorrow to put it up there. We'll see how it works at 200 feet. Anyway, hope everybody has a good week and a good Thanksgiving, and I'll try to do the same thing. I will probably be turning in here pretty soon, so I'll say good night and 73 to all. WB5OXQ.
All right, very good, Jim. Yeah, 71 degrees sounds kind of nice to me right now. We're sitting at about 38. Yeah, cool. Warm, I should say. Anyway, good luck with the antenna. Thanks for checking in with us tonight. And come on back when you can stay a while. This is KE8BZA. We're clear with WB5OXQ. We'll go down to our next station here, KC8LYG. Rick over in Massillon. How you doing, Rick? And are you going to stick around for the main net?
Good evening. This is KC8LYG. I'm probably not. I'm catching myself nodding off here at the table, reading the news and listening. I will listen as long as I can, but put me in as in and out. Have a good net, and I'm probably not going to make it through the whole thing. So KC8LYG, back to pre-net control.
All right, Rick, no worries. Thanks for checking in with us tonight. Appreciate it. And if you happen to snap back awake and want to insert yourself again into the net, just go ahead and do a recheck. And 73, we'll clear with KC8LYG. And we'll go on down to Kevin, RevKev, K6KJV, who's pondering his answers for the trivia tonight, I'm sure. How you doing, Kevin? And are you going to stick around for the big show?
Thank you very much, sir. Eric, for the handout. This is K6KJV here in Valley Springs, California. And, yep, I'm all in for the big show, the big top. And right now I've got multiple devices going. I'm on every search engine. I'm trying to figure out what my answers are going to be tonight. So with that, I'll pass the mic back to you from K6KJV.
All right there, Kevin. Very good. Very good. Good to hear from you tonight. Got you on the log as sticking around. We'll clear with K6KJV, and we'll go on down to Mac, representing Arkansas, KI5RFI. How you doing tonight, Mac? And are you going to stick around for the big show?
Well, good evening, Eric, and everybody on the net, on the Beacon net for this evening, especially all my old friends that I love talking to a couple times a week. I'm live from the Metroplex Center of thriving Northwest Arkansas, and I will be hanging around for the big show. So be quiet here and listen. Back to you. This is KI5RFI.
right, very good, Matt. Good to hear you tonight. Got you on the log here, sticking around. We'll clear with KI5 RFI, and we'll go on down to Steve, NU5D. How you doing tonight, Steve? And are you going to stick around for the big show?
AF5JB, Matt, Tulsa, short time.
Well, let me try again. I think FQV is with us as well. Great to be here this evening. My mic didn't work the first time. Gotta wonder, Rev Kevin, the jumping frog of Calaveras County. That would be a good report. And RFI in Springdale. I know my friend John Razorback in Clarkston. And let's see, I checked myself yesterday from the brazen buttered biscuit bandits at breakfast the hams had, but I saved my biscuits. Yep, up there for the net, great net going, Eric, and I'll listen out. NU5D.
Very good, Steve. Good to hear you tonight. Got you on the log, is sticking around. We'll clear with NU5D. And I got to speed this up here. KC8FQV, Mark. How you doing tonight, Mark? And are you going to stick around for the big show?
Well, KC8FQV, checking in RF tonight. So, yep, you called me and you got me on RF side. And it sounds pretty decent, a little scratch, but send it back to that. And you know what? They've got to indicate where they're getting this trivia from. So, KC8FQV, back to net control.
All right there, Mark. Very good. I believe you're coming in on RF tonight, and you're 100% copyable. You are bringing a little bit of the bacon frying with you, the frying bacon, but I can hear every word you say. So there you go. We'll clear with KC8FQV, and we've just crested past the top of the hour. I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to our Master of Ceremonies, KE8QKO, and Nick at Nite. We have one more station on here that's short time. He's at the bottom of the list, number 28, AF5JB. If you would, please call on him first. Anyway, KE8QKO, take it away.
KE8QKO, thank you, Eric. Fine business on the pre-show. Good evening and welcome to the Beacon Net. My name is Nick. My call sign is KE8QKO, Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Kilo Oscar, and I'll be net control for the evening. The Beacon Net meets every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here at the WWQI repeater 147 Mark 390, positive offset with a PL tone of 114 Mark 8, Allstar Node 48496, and Echolink W8WKY-R. This is a directed net. All traffic must pass through net control. We are linked in with our friends in Oklahoma, Fireside Network, and various other repeaters, so we ask you to key for a couple of seconds before and after you transmit so we hear everything you've got to say. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. All right, nothing heard there. Before we start doing check-ins and talking to people and getting trivia, I'm going to go talk to AF5JB Matt. Matt, if you have I'm not sure how short time you are, that's why I wanted to get to you right away. If you have a couple of minutes and we can read the trivia questions, we can do that and then get back to you to get your answers if you want to answer them. If you don't have that time, then go ahead with your comments now.
W8WKY.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Real quick here. We'll jump in for a second. First of all, wish everybody happy Thanksgiving, and have a good weekend. I've done laundry and I went to a day busters, played Batman Battle Royale, played a game called a Cruise Blast. It's very similar to Fast and Furious. Pretty good game there. Had a hamburger at Hot Ross. I went home and I just kind of hung around. Hung around there for a little bit and went to bed. Some my Saturday night, and then got a few other things out of the way today, so get ready for a whole new week. Anyway, so I just just for a second say hi to everybody, and of course it's no one's gonna hear it one, and but all I got again. Have a good Thanksgiving and good safe week and safe travels and all that, and 73 and until next time. This is AFI-JB Matt at SC Tulsa, Oklahoma. Back to the control. Thanks again. See you next time.
All right, thank you, Matt. Sorry. Safe travels there, sir. I guess stay on the road and keep it safe. Thanks for checking in with us there, and we'll wish you a Merry. Wow, where's my head tonight? A happy Thanksgiving as well. Thanks for checking in there, Matt. Good to talk to you. And all right, yeah, that's where I'm at. Let's go ahead, and we're going to open up here for a round of check-ins. So anyone who has not already checked into the pre-show that would like to check into the BeaconNet, please say your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically along with your name and location.
Whiskey 8 Tango Delta, W8TD, John in Ohio, in and out.
Kilo Alpha 5, Quebec, Kilo Lima. Repeating that, Kilo Alpha 5, Quebec, Kilo Lima. Jim in Waco, Texas, in and out.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. We have a couple in and out stations that checked in with us there, W8TD and KA5QKL. So thanks for checking in there. They're both in and out. We will talk to you gentlemen again later. Right now, we're going to go up and talk to our trivia masters. We're going to start with KE8VZA, Eric, to get our primary question read for us. We're going to be a problem tonight. Anyway, Eric, take it away.
KE8QKO in the group. This is KE8VZA here with the main trivia question. Okay, here we go. National Public Radio, or NPR as many people refer to it, their radio shows have a very crisp and bright sound, a sound profile that is optimized for what? And the possibilities are Alpha, long-range transmission, Bravo, commuters, Charlie, tape archiving, or Delta, elderly listeners. I'll take a break and I'll come back and read it a second time. KE8VZA, back with the main trivia question. National Public Radio, or NPR, radio shows have a very crisp and bright sound profile that is optimized for which of the following? Alpha, long-range communication, long-range transmission. Bravo, commuters. Charlie, tape archiving. Or Delta, elderly listeners. This is KE8VZA. I will put this in the blue screen and back to net control.
All right, thank you, Eric. There's a couple of those that seem to stick out to me as possible answers. I'm thinking about which one of those I want to guess, but we'll say it's 1 and 2. Thank you for the fine trivia. Let's go out and talk to KI5DAY Alan to get the alternate trivia read. Alan, take it away.
KI5DAY, sorry for the delay. I was juggling radios and also trying to get my question into the screen. Tonight's question is about birds. Yeah. Anyways, you'll get it when you hear the question. Okay, here we go. Let me let this drop and I'll come back and try to read this. All right, tonight's alternate trivia goes as follows. A very large group of Central American indigenous people, many gods, this included a specific bird group that they believed had been gifted with very powerful and even dangerous powers. Which bird group did they worship? Was it A, turkeys, B, wattled cranes, C, masked owls, or D, the corn warbling bean egret? KI5DAY. If I need to read it again, I will.
All right, thank you, Alan. Another fine trivia question in there. It's on the blue screen. Yeah, if we need to reread, we're going to reread. We'll start talking to people, and if somebody needs it, we'll get that done. This is KEAQKO and the WWQI repeater. We're going to start going through check-ins for the BeaconNet. The WWQI repeater is on 147 Mark 390, positive offset with a PL tone of 114 Mark 8. And our first station we have here is KA8LYJ Robert. How you doing, Robert? And what do you have for the BeaconNet tonight?
Hey, good evening. This is KA8LYJ. You can just call me Bob. Slightly chilled. Furnace went out again, and the furnace guy apparently turned his cell phone off on Sundays. Can't say that I really blame him, but I've got my little space heater going. I got a beanie on. I'm in sweats and throwing on an extra blanket tonight, and just going to try to shiver through until tomorrow and hope he checks his text messages. Any old how, for the trivia questions, I think a couple of those are likely, or plausible, but I think most people catch NPR going to and from work, so I'm going to go with Bravo on that one. And I can't remember which letter the turkeys were, but I think we're close enough to Thanksgiving that the timing is suspicious, so I'm going to go with turkeys on the second one.
All right, thank you, Bob. You have your answers down for Bravo and Alpha. Yeah, good luck on that furnace. It kind of stinks that it went out on it, but at least you have the space heater to give you a little bit of warmth, and you have the extra blankets and the sweatpants, so hopefully they'll get sorted out tomorrow. And hey, you know what? On the plus side, maybe you won't have to pay for the weekend service call if you have to wait till Monday. So anyway, let's see how that goes for you. Let us know on Wednesday if you have a chance to get back in. Next, we're going to W3ETV. Eddie, how you doing, sir? And what do you have for the BeaconNet tonight?
W8WKY.
Yeah, hi there, Nick. It's funny that you brought up the weekend service call thing. Yesterday, when I came down from to breakfast, after eating breakfast, I went into the dining room. Actually, we eat breakfast in the kitchen. Went into the dining room, and I looked up at the ceiling, and I saw something that looked like a shadow. And then I saw something that was kind of white. And I thought, oh, okay, we got a spider web. You know? So I put my two fingers up to the ceiling to see if there was a spider web. My two fingers went through the sheetrock. We had a leak. And it just wasn't one leak. Actually, it turned out to be 3 leaks. I had called the plumber, and they said that they would come on Monday, but then I got a call from the actual plumber, and he said, well, I'm on my way. He said, I thought you would ask for emergency service. And I said, well, I guess it is kind of an emergency, so if you're on your way, please come. And so he fixed 1 leak, and then after he thought that was done, he turned the water back on, and he said, oh, there's another leak. So he fixed that leak, turned the water back on, and there's a 3rd leak. He fixed that leak. Now we got a big hole in the dining room ceiling. But the leaks have been fixed, hopefully, for the time being. And now we're going to have to get the people, the same company actually will do the sheetrock and everything, but we're going to have to get them to come and patch the ceiling now. But I'm kind of suspicious of the pipes because we have copper pipes and they have some oxidation on them. And we've had issues before with leaks from these pipes. So I'm afraid that once they close up that hole, we might have another leak sometime in the future. Anyway, I'll turn it back to you. Well, let me go ahead and answer these questions. I'm sorry. It's going on and on. I'm going to go with A because it sounds like a technical issue to me. And I'm going to go with B because Alan's a trickster, so I don't think he would have done something that would have actually picked the turkey. Of course, he might have because he is a trickster. W3TV back to that. I'll say 73, everyone. Have a great night.
All right, thank you, Eddie. Sorry to hear about the water damage there. Hope you get that sorted out. We got your answers down for Alpha and Bravo. It's not been a good night for houses on the Beacon Net tonight. Let's see if this cleans up a little bit. Let's go down and talk to K5 CFY Ray. How you doing, sir? And what do you have for the Beacon Net?
QKO in the net, K5 CFY. Good evening there, Mr. Nick at Night. Thanks for running the net. Again, thanks, Mr. Eric, there on the keyboard. I'm going to go with Charlie and Charlie for my guesses tonight. So everybody have a safe and great Thanksgiving, and we'll give it back to you. K5 CFY.
All right, thank you, Ray. We got your answers down there for Charlie and Charlie. Good to hear you. Thanks for checking in. Next station we have is In and Out. That's K8MNT, which takes us down to KE8YUG. Josh, how you doing, sir? And what do you have for the Beacon Net tonight?
K8QKO, this is KE8YUG. Hey, good evening, Nick. Nice to talk to you. And let's see, I'm going to go with the trivia. Good ones tonight. I'm going to go for the first one, the main trivia, D Delta, and for the alternate trivia, A Alpha. So D Delta and A Alpha. Yeah, it's been a good weekend. Getting a lot of stuff done. I have the week off. Took some vacation days with Thanksgiving in there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, it's been nice already, but it'll be nice as the week goes on. And yeah, some good nursery updates. Built a couple different things and getting everything in line there. Keeping me busy, but yeah, it's looking good and coming along nice. We might have some cold weather coming up, so I got some everything in line with the heat and picked up a couple extra space heaters. Keep it nice and warm. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see how everything goes. Like I said, we got some cold coming maybe, but well, we'll see. But yeah, outside of that, and there's just going to be got a couple different video games came out. I'll be playing those and I'm just hanging out, having a good time. So everybody have a good Thanksgiving. If we don't chat, I'll say 73 and catch up with everybody else soon. K8YUG, back to net.
All right, thank you, Josh. We got your answers down there for Delta and Alpha. And Alpha, enjoy the enjoy the work on the nursery and having that vacation time with spend with Marie. So good to hear you out there. Let's go down and talk to your better half, KF8 ANS, Miss Marie. How you doing, ma'am? And what do you have to Beacon Net tonight?
K8QKO, this is KF8 ANS, Marie here. Hi, Nick. Good to hear you this Sunday evening. I can't believe it's Sunday already. Okay. Weekend went by pretty fast, but I'm looking forward to the time Josh is off. That'll be a nice little icing on the cake for this weekend, although it's getting kind of cold outside. So it's coming. That's alright, though. At least there's no, snow yet. So that's good. Yeah, good weekend here. Sunday, Josh did some nursery work, and we made a bouncer successfully, so that's exciting. Mine is the C batteries. We didn't have any of those, so we'll add those to the shopping list and get some C batteries in here. Hopefully they'll last for a little while. That'll be good. So today, the baby's thumb is as big as like a keyboard letter on the keys. So we got a few in there, a few keyboard keys and letters. Adding up, they're getting a little bigger. That's good. Feeling good. So send me free to everyone, and if we don't talk to you, I hope everyone has a good Thanksgiving, and don't eat too much. If you do, you don't take a nap, so that's good. This is KF8 ANS, back to net.
All right, thank you, Marie. Good to hear you out there. Did I miss your trivia questions or trivia answers?
KQKO, this is KF8 ANS, Marie again. You sure did. I forgot to say my trivia answer, so I'm going to go B, Bravo for the main, and A, Alpha for the alternate. So B, Bravo, and A, Alpha. Thanks, Nick. KF8 ANS here.
All right, thank you. We got you down for Bravo and Alpha. Let's see how that works out for you. This is K8QKO and the WWQR repeater going through your check-ins for the Beacon Net. The WWQR repeater is on 147 marked 390, positive offset with a PL zone of 114 mark 8. And our next station here is K8QFT, Uncle Fred. How you doing, sir? And what do you have for the Beacon Net tonight?
Well, I'm going to say the answer to the trivia questions are true. True. If it's not true and false, well, then I have to say Delta and Alpha in no particular order. Cavaliers won, and they're now 16-1. So, that's all I have for tonight. K8QFT, back to net control.
W8WKY.
All right, thank you, Fred. Got your answers down for Delta and Alpha. Our next two stations here are In and Out. That's N8WHR and KF8CHB, which takes us down to KI5TAQ. Taco Tim, how you doing, sir? And what do you have for the Beacon Net tonight?
Good afternoon, or I should say good evening, everybody. This is KI5TAQ. Let me get the trivia question out of the way first. As far as the main trivia question, I would possibly say A. And for the alternate trivia question, well, I'm going to have to make one person who made this laugh a little bit. I'm going to go for D. And that'll be all for the trivia question. Of course, like that person who made the alternate question, I'm going to be off for the week. So if he goes back to work, he ain't going to find me. So with that said, I'll just say you all take care. Enjoy your Thanksgiving dinners wherever you are. Just don't get too far stuffed. And stay safe. This is KI5TAQ.
All right, Tim. We got your answers down for Alpha and Delta. Now that you told me you're not going to be at work, you can just look you up on QRZ, and they'll find you that way. Should just tell them you're in the bathroom all week. That'd be funny. Anyway, thanks, Tim. Good to hear you. Next station here is AV8MO Andy. How you doing, Andy? And what do you have to Beacon Net tonight?
KE8QKO from AV8MO. Well, not a whole lot. I did manage to work Turks and Caicos. I switched antennas and actually dropped the power. I was running about 200 watts, and then I only dropped it down to 50, but I was using a different antenna that I thought would get shorter skip, and it actually worked. I was able to work them. I thought I have a 160-meter loop up at about between 40 and 50 feet, and it's a very good DX antenna. The Turks and Caicos are relatively close for 20 meters, so using a dipole lower to the ground actually worked better. So anyway, got that out of the way. Let's see here for trivia. I think I'm gonna go double D, only because I like the answers. I don't know who listens to NPR besides elderly folks, so I don't listen to NPR. Puts me to sleep. So anyway, sorry for you folks who love NPR, but I don't listen to it. And I just like Alan's answer for I like the Cornwall Labine answer, especially tonight. So that's all I got from the land of snow and maple syrup, where there's no maple syrup and there's no snow on the ground. But that'll change at some point. Got a wonderful, delicious pumpkin roll to chow down on. So I've got to start working on that. And I already realize that I'm too fat. So that's not going to help, but oh well. Back to you, Nick, KEQKO from AV8MO.
All right, Andy. Well, you know what? That pumpkin roll will help with that. It'll help you increase your size. So there's that. It's helping. It's maybe not the direction you want it to. Thanks for checking in there, sir. It's good to hear you. And our next station was In and Out. That's WV3K, which takes us down to KC3SEG. Greg, how you doing, sir? And what do you have for the Beacon Net tonight?
Good evening to you, Nick. I don't have much. I just wanted to say hello and check in. And see my answers. I'm going to go with Alpha and Alpha. That's Alpha and Alpha. Not much more else, Nick. Thank you. It's good hearing you. And we'll be talking to you, I guess, on Wednesday night if you're having a net. This is KC3SEG. Down here in Panama City Beach, Florida. Back over to you. 7-3.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Got your answers down there for Alpha and Alpha. And I probably should have said this, or maybe I should announce it later. This Wednesday night is going to be the Just Nick show, starting at 9:30 p.m. until Nick gets tired and stops taking check-ins. So it's going to be Just Nick and only Just Nick running the Just Nick show on Wednesday night. No trivia or anything, I think. It's just going to be check-ins and chatting with people and getting your as much Just Nick as you can. Okay, I've got room for one more check-in here, and that's going to be KE8ZRY. Jeremy. How you doing, Jeremy? And what do you have for the Beacon Net tonight?
Good evening, everybody. This is KE8ZRY. Glad to be here. Not much tonight, just relaxing, getting ready for the week. It's going to be a short week. Work Monday and Tuesday, and then I'm off the rest of the week. So, really hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving. A little bit of a PSA. If you're going to fry your turkey, please fry it outside. Yeah, being a firefighter, every year I wait for those calls to come in. That being said, my trivia answers are going to be Alpha and... Wait a minute. Nope, I got that wrong. Bravo and Alpha. It was going to be Alpha and Bravo, that's what I was going to say, but that would have been wrong. Bravo and Alpha are my trivia answers. With that, I'll say 73 and pass it back over to Net Control.
All right, thank you, Jeremy. Got your answers down there for Bravo and Alpha. And yes, if you're frying a turkey, fry it outside, away from the house, not on a wooden deck or anything that's flammable. That's good advice. It's a good reminder. This is K8QKO and the WWKY repeater. 147 Mark 290, positive offset with a PL total of 114 Mark 8, going through our check-ins for the Beacon Net. And the next station we have here is K6KJV. Kevin, how you doing, sir? What do you have for the Beacon Net tonight?
Thank you, Mr. Nick, for the handoff. This is K6KJV here in Valley Springs, California. And let's see. I think I'm going to go with double D's, Delta and Delta. Took me a lot of work getting those. I had to do a lot of searching. I'll fess up. I had to do a lot of internet searching for that. And in answer to Mr. Steve's question about the Calaveras jumping frogs, never been there. Never done it. Alan, I'm not looking at the blue screen, so keep on trying. Yep. But yes, I do live in Calaveras County, where it's famous for Mark Twain and them stupid jumping frogs. And I don't like to eat frogs, so they nasty. Okay? And let's see, what else was I going to say? Oh, everybody have a very blessed Thanksgiving. Just remember, Jesus is a reason for every season. So with that, I'll pass the mic back to you, Mr. Nick, from K6KJV. The mic is yours, sir.
All right, thank you, Kevin. Got your answers down there for Delta and Delta. Big surprise there. Good to hear you out here, and you have a great Thanksgiving. Next, we're going to have KI5 RFI Mac. How you doing, Mac? And what do you have for the Beacon Net tonight?
This is Kilo India 5 radio frequency interference, Mac, in the metropolis of Northwest Arkansas. Well, we had a great evening tonight. Went up to Rogers to look at some Christmas lights with my son and daughter-in-law and the two little grandkids. Had a good time showing them some beautiful houses up here decorated up. They're doing it right. So, anyhow, looking at the trivia questions, I'm going to go with Alpha and Charlie. Alpha and Charlie. Everybody have a great evening. KI5, RFI, back to Net Control.
All right, thank you, Mac. Got your answers down there for Alpha and Charlie. Thanks for checking in with us. Next, we have NU5D. Steve. How you doing, Steve? And what do you have for the Beacon Net tonight?
Huh? Oh, hell, I can't hear. Oh, that would be D for us deaf people. Have to be D for folks that don't hear so well. Nick doing a great job on the net. RFI, I was thinking John Kerry, little Volkswagen in Clarksdale. I believe talked to him on 75 meters at times. And I have been to Rogers before, calling on Walmart, but that was a long, long time ago. And let's see, about the bird, no, I'm not going to turkey. I'm going to go with the crane. Great net, good to hear everybody, and Everybody have a great Thanksgiving. NU5D, sub 3.
All right, thank you, Steve. I got your answer down as Delta and the crane. I don't remember what letter was the crane. I really don't feel like scrolling back up to find it. The blue screen's a little busy tonight. So, Charlie. Charlie might not longer got it. Thank you there, Eric. So, Delta and Charlie, Steve, thanks for checking in. It's good to hear you. Next, we have KC8FQV Mark. How you doing, Mark? What do you have for the Beacon Net tonight?
QV. Well, I'm going to say on these trivias, I had to be at the blue screen and do it. I'm going to say a very large group of consenters would be turkeys, so the A. And the other one, I can't recall where it was. I read it. Oh, National Public Radio. Oh, long range, commuters. I'm going to say B, commuters. We'll send it back to net, KCFQV.
All right, thank you, Mark. Got your answers down there for Bravo and Alpha, and I was correct on the blue screen. The cranes are Bravo, not Charlie, so Steve's answers are Delta and Bravo. Okay, so after Mark, we have a few in and outs. AF5JB, actually AF5JB was a short time, we already talked to him. We had W8TD, KA5QKL were in and out, and that's going to take us down to a check-in for the blue screen. Our friend from down under, VK2DY, Robert. How you doing, sir? And what do you have for the Beacon Net tonight?
Good afternoon. This is Robert, VK2DY in Northwest Twin Sydney at 2:36 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time on Monday afternoon here. It is currently 33 degrees Celsius, that is, about 91 Fahrenheit. We may get a degree or two warmer than that. That's probably all we've got for today. But Wednesday, we should hit 100 Fahrenheit. And these temperatures are well above what normal should be here. Normal here should be between 75 and 80 Fahrenheit. So early summer, I guess, here. But as I said on another net, it's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas, very sweaty. As far as the trivia goes, Alpha and Alpha. Thank you very much. Got the sign. VK2DY.
All right, thank you, Robert. Sounds like you got some pretty warm weather down there. Not that warm up here. Not that warm up here, but it's getting colder. Anyway, we got your answers down as Alpha and Alpha. Thanks for checking in. We always appreciate it. And this is KUQQ on the WWQR repeater, 147 Mark 390, positive offset with a PL tone of 114 Mark 8. We're ready to take some more check-ins. Anyone out there would like to check into the Beacon Net, please say your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
Kilo Charlie 0 Lima Romeo Mike, KC0 LRM, Kelly in Tulsa and Mobile.
This is November 5, Sierra Golf Juliet, Dawn in Waco.
All right, I'll take it there. We had a mobile station. That's KC0LRM Kelly, and we have N5SGJ Dawn. We'll talk to them, and then we'll open it up here for another round of check-ins. So if you're out there and you want to check in, give me a minute. We'll get to you. I want to take care of the mobile station. KC0LRM Kelly, how you doing, sir? What do you have for the Beacon Net tonight?
Oh, hey, thanks for getting me in there. I just happened to be out of the car when they said the questions there, and so I was wondering if somebody can maybe read those back there. I'll give you an answer.
Absolutely, sir. We'll get those read for you. Let's go up and talk to K8VZA Eric to get the primary question read again. Eric, take it away.
KE8QKO in the group. This is KE8BZA back with the reread of the main trivia question. Here we go. National Public Radio, or NPR, as it's referred to, their radio shows have a very crisp and bright sound profile that is optimized for which of the following? Alpha, long-range transmission. Bravo, commuters. Charlie, tape archiving. Or Delta, elderly listeners. KE8VZA, back to net control.
All right, thank you, Eric. Fine question. Let's go down and talk to KI5DAY Alan to get the alternate question read. Alan, take it away.
KI5DAY returning. You know, I'm going to have to learn how to do questions that are not hard to read. Often is the case. It's a lot easier to type stuff than it is to sometimes repeat what you type. But here we go. Alternate trivia. A very large group of Central American indigenous people worshipped many gods, including a specific bird group that they believed to have been gifted with very powerful and even dangerous powers. Which bird group did they worship? Was it A, turkeys, B, the wattled cranes, C, masked owls, or D, the corn warbling bean egret? KI5DAY, back to net.
All right, thank you, Alan. You know what? If you made your questions easier to read, they wouldn't be Alan's questions. So we do appreciate them, even if they are difficult to read. KC0LRM Kelly, how you doing, sir? And do you have answers for our trivia?
Give me B for the first one and D for the alternate. I have to go with the Cornwall being there. All right. Thanks for getting me in there. And I'm sorry to hear it's going to be just Nick on Wednesday night, but that's okay. We'll get in there. All right. Thanks for running your out of that, and I'll let you get on down the list. Everybody have a good one. Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving if I don't talk to you again.
All right, thank you, Kelly. We got your answers down there for Bravo and Delta. You know, Just Nick, he volunteered for it. This is, I think, the third or fourth year in a row he's done the night before Thanksgiving Just Nick show. So, yeah, it's kind of a tradition on the Beacon Net. We've been doing it for a while, so he likes to do it, and yeah, that's how it goes. Maybe I'll sneak in there and give him a hard time. Everybody sneak in there and give him a hard time as much as you can, because that's the way he likes it. All right, our next station we have here is N5SGJ. Don, how you doing, sir? And what do you have for the Beacon Net?
W8WKY.
Well, hello, Nick. Just found the net tonight. Steve N5SGJ apparently is linked to the Five Hills Repeater Network, where we have the friendliest net in Texas every day of the week. But my answers are Alpha Alpha, Long Range Turkey. And to KI5RFI, I was born in Northwest Arkansas, Clarksville, grew up in Russellville, came to Waco, Texas when I was about 13. Nick, good evening to the Beacon Network, N5SGJ.
All right, thank you, Don. Got your answers down there for Alpha and Alpha. Thanks for checking in with us there. Yeah, it's been a fairly recent thing that your repeater down there in Waco has been linking up with us for the net. It's been nice to have some fresh voices on the net and talk to some different people and kind of help try to grow it a little bit. So thanks for checking in there. We always appreciate it. We do meet every Wednesday and Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, so that's 9 p.m. Central Time. And we take pre-checks from 9:30 Eastern Time as well. so people can check in early so we can avoid some of the pileups when the net actually starts up at 10. Yeah, come on any time. It's good to have you. We always have a couple of trivia questions, except for this Wednesday, so that'll be a one-off, but we almost always have trivia questions. And yeah, come back anytime. This is K8QKO, the WWQR repeater, 147 Mark 390, positive offset with a PL total of 114 Mark 8. Where you want to take some more check-ins. Anyone who would like to check in the Beacon Net, please say your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically along your name and location.
Kilo Echo 8, Mike Yankee, Chris in Amherst, K8 MMY.
All right, we got K8 MMY Chris. Go ahead and take it away, sir.
Well, good evening. I'm just enjoying, I have a little bit of everything going on here. I have some HF going on in the ham shack, and I got Roy Orbison on the television set, and I got you here in the kitchen helping me work in the kitchen. So we're having a pretty fun day. I am definitely looking forward towards Wild Turkey Wednesday with Just Nick. I think that's going to be fun. We may not have trivia questions, but we will certainly have trivial questions, I would suppose. As far as the questions there, I'm going to give my radio just a second. So as far as the questions there, I'm going to go with on NPR. I'm going to go with that it's for the commuters, that they have it tuned in for the commuters. And for the birds question, I'm going to say the owls, because if you remember, the lab lady always said that the owls were watching. So I think that's what I'm going to get, and I will be listening to the rest of the show to see what the turnout is. K8 MMY. Everybody have a good Thanksgiving.
All right, thank you, Chris. Got your answers down for Bravo and Charlie, and you have a good Thanksgiving as well. All right, anyone else out there who'd like to check into the Beacon Net, please say your call sign phonetically, followed alphabetically along with your name and location. Okay, nothing heard there. Let's go talk to our net control team. That'll give maybe some people a chance to listen in and hop in and want to answer some questions. We're going to start with K8 VZA. Eric, how you doing, sir? And what do you have for the Beacon Net tonight?
KE8QKO in the group. This is KE8VZA. Doing all right. Not a lot new going on, but that's not a bad thing. Last week at work was such a very fast pace. It wore me out. I took a very long nap yesterday, and it was awesome. Loved it. Looking forward to some time off next week for right around Thanksgiving there, and seeing some family that I don't normally see. So that'll be good. For the trivia, I'm going to abstain on the primary question, of course, but for the alternate, I'm going to go with Charlie the owl. I think that might be a little more mystical than the others, so it's purely a guess. Anyway, that's all I have. We're going to go back to net control. This is KE8VZA.
All right, thank you, Eric. Yeah, I think my answer is going to be I'm going to be an owl person too, but my primary answer, I'm not going to abstain like you did because I don't know the answer. So I'm going to do Alpha and Charlie. My answer is for the trivia. Alpha and Charlie. See how that works out for me. All right, let's go and talk to KD8 EPC. Dustin, how you doing, sir? What do you have for the Beacon Net tonight?
KE8 EPC, this is Dustin. How you doing? This is KE8 EPC. 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 KE8QKO and the BeaconNet. This is KDDPC. I'm on the phone here, Nick, so I'm just going to go double D's for my answers there tonight. 73. Have a great rest of the net. KDDPC, back to net control.
All right, thank you, Dustin. You know, it seems like every time I call on you and you're actually around, you're on the phone like a teenage girl. So that's I notice how you're on the phone a lot. And so thanks, Dustin. And we will talk to you later. Got your answers now, Delta and Delta. Next, we'll go talk to KD8SLG, Just Nick. How you doing, sir? And what do you have for the BeaconNet tonight?
KE8QKO, this is KD8SLG. Good evening, Nick at Night, and all of the Beacon Netizens. Well, let's do trivia first. I'm still down the farm, by the way. And, trivia first. I'm going to follow along with you, Nick. Whatever you chose, I'm with you. I think that was Alpha and Charlie. And it was good to see sign-ups up for the Christmas party on the website. So it'll be great to see some more people signing up there, and looking forward to seeing everybody in a couple of weeks at the Christmas party. We had a fabulous meeting Thursday night. It's good to see some of you there. Got new constitution, bylaws, and some things going on with the club. It's going to be fabulous. This is KD8SLG. Back to net control.
All right, thank you, sir. I guess great Nicks think alike. Got the same answers down there. And I'll get my seat for the Christmas party set up here soon. So I'll see you then. And it's good to see you at the club meeting. I keep saying company meeting whenever I talk about the club meeting. I don't know why. I think the work's stuck in the brain. I need to stop doing that. Anyway, thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Let's see if W8HRF Josh is still out there or not. If you are, Josh, take it away.
KE8QKO, W8HRF, good evening, Nick at Night. Good evening to all of the Beacon Netizens. Let's see, for trivia, for Eric's question, this is tough. I expected, when he started talking about this, I was thinking he might talk about something like what brand of microphones do they use to make them sound like that, or how much do they cost, because, man. But I'm going to go with Charlie, and for my alternate answer, I have to go with the corn warbling bean egret. Actually, I think it's Alpha, but I have to go with Delta on principle. So those are my answers, Charlie and Delta. Just having a nice relaxing evening here. So we're sitting here in the office in the ham shack, and I'm on the computer, and, well, Lucy's also on the computer. I don't know what she's doing now. So we'll get to learn together here shortly. But anyways, good to hear you, Nick. Thanks for running the net tonight, and hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. We'll catch you all on Wednesday. We'll be tuning in for the Just Nick show. Looking forward to it. So, KE8QKO, W8HRF 73.
All right, thank you, Josh. Got your answer down there for Charlie and Delta. Good to hear you. I think I heard your better half in the background, so she might still be around too. K8YUK, Miss Lucy, are you up there? Do you have comments for the net?
K8QKO, K8YUK. I am here. I am currently in the middle of talking about how much income it takes to raise a family on my Catholic Discord server, which is entertaining. I thought I was going to go to bed, but here I am. Boy, trivia. The first one, I'm going to say D because I thought it was hilarious. If it's not true, I think it's really funny that it was an option. And for Alan's, I was really confident. I was so hopeful that I would know this answer, but none of them were what I thought it would be, because the Aztecs and the Mayan people went, okay, geez Louise, I hope I'm not spitting into the mic. I don't remember if it was the Aztecs or the Mayans. I think it was the Aztecs. No, I'm sure it was the Aztecs. Had a thing for the Quetzal, which is this really funky-looking, kind of bird of paradise-looking green bird. Super cool, super pretty. And also bald eagles, actually. And neither option. What the heck, Alan? I'm going to let it drop real quick so I can make sure I don't time out anything. K8YUK returning. So yeah, man, tough choices. I'm really stuck between A and D. Can I do both? I don't think I can do both. Who says? Why am I? Betty gets a vote. Betty is going to say A for her dad, and I'm going to say D for my sense of humor. That's what I'm going to go with. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, this weekend flew by. It was crazy. I don't even remember what we did, frankly. There was a bake sale I was at for 2 hours accident because I got shoehorned into a conversation that I didn't have the guts to get out of. Honestly, that's the biggest thing I remember. Mass was really nice. Betty's been really good. I haven't seen Josh all day. I don't know who he is. I know you worked on the car. I'm teasing you. Oh, Betty and I did dishes. That was fun, very splashy. And she got a tubby, which is one of her favorite things until it isn't. Oh, and I decorated for Christmas. I washed our fleece sheets that have trucks and trees on them, but they didn't dry all the way, so I hung them on our coat closet and told Josh that I am done decorating for Christmas. But anyway, that's about it for me, so I'm back to you. Good night. God bless everybody.
All right, thank you, Lucy. Sounds like you have quite a bit going on there. It's good to hear you out there, and congratulations on decorating. I think that's a good idea. I'll get one of those sheets and hang it up in the house and tell my wife that's our decorations. Maybe I'll put it on the outside of the house, hang it up in front of a window or something, and be like, I decorated the outside of the house, and then go back inside. That's an idea. Get a green tarp from the hardware store, hang that up outside, and call that my Christmas decorations. I think we're on to something. Okay, next we have KI5DAY Alan. How you doing, sir? And what do you have for the Beacon Net tonight?
KI5, sorry, KI5DAY, yeah, he caught me off guard. I was totally engrossed in the blue screen. Forgot we was even on the air. Hi. No, I've been listening. Larry's over here. He's wishing he had some Funyuns. He ate them all up, and all we have is Fritos, so he's a little upset, but he'll get over it. He does have some June refrigerator, though, so he's pretty happy about that. What do I have for the net? I have frankincense, myrrh, and gold. Yeah, but no, I don't. I wish I did. Man, I was going to say for the NPR question, when I was little, I used to listen to NPR a lot. I was always a transistor radio junkie, and I've always liked AM radio a lot and listened to a lot of talk shows growing up. Didn't know exactly what I was listening to, but I was fascinated by what I was hearing, including NPR. Let me let this drop. But as time progressed and NPR got a little bit too far off the kilter for my liking, I kind of quit listening to them, but I still listen to a lot of talk shows on radio. Not much else, but Eric was saying something about power washing the Christmas tree, which I like to power wash my neighbor's cats, but that's a totally different thing. But I guess power washing a Christmas tree is a thing now, because it's pretty dirty when you get a real tree. And if you bring it in, you know, you're putting all kinds of yuck in your house. So I guess that's a good thing. Unless you live in a really, really cold place, then that would kind of suck. But anyways, not much else going on. I've been busier than a beaver since I've been on vacation, doing a lot of volunteer stuff and different things, but I've been enjoying it. So I'll shoot it back to you, and I'll be listening. KI5DAY with Larry, the rubber chicken. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Alan. Good to hear you out there. It's good to hear Larry on there as well. He always steals the show. And wait, did I catch your answer for the primary question, or did I miss that?
KI5DAY returning. You know what? I was going to say it when I was talking about NPR, but I forgot to. So, yeah, I'm going to say B. I hope that's correct because I'm a junkie on radio talk shows, like I said. Assuming they would be B because so many people listen to the radios in their cars. KI5DAY, back to Nick.
All right, thank you, sir. I don't remember what the options were, honestly. I wrote my answer down early, and I forget what the answers were. So B might be right, A might be right. I was torn between Alpha and Charlie, and I went with Alpha, so we'll see how that works out. Anyway, thank you, sir. And this is KEAQKO on the WWKY repeater, 147 Mark 390, positive offset with a PL tone of 114 Mark 8. We're at the bottom of our list. We're ready for one more, any number of rounds of check-ins. We're going to start with one more round of check-ins, see how that goes. So if you'd like to check in with the BeaconNet, please say your call sign phonetically, followed alphabetically along with your name and location.
Kilo Charlie 5 Romeo Bravo Golf KC5 RBG Shannon and Tulsa.
All right, we got a good one in there. We have KC5 RBG Shannon. I'm sure you're going to go with the great state of Oklahoma for your trivia answer. But what do you have going on for us tonight?
Well, I'm not really sure about the Oklahoma, but Grace said Oklahoma works. KC5 RBG. And been a good weekend. I have Mr. Kenyon with me, and looks like I'm going to have him till Tuesday. So I got him Friday, probably halfway through the day, early afternoon, and we've been having a great time ever since. Matter of fact, he cooked dinner tonight. We had shrimp, and he's the one that cooked it. I did all the spices and stuff, and he did all the stirring and everything. And he did a great job. It came out wonderful. Tasted great. And it was lemon pepper shrimp. And it was good. Didn't really have anything to cook with it. Macaroni and cheese just didn't sound right to go with shrimp. But I don't know. We just had the shrimp, but it was good. Oh, and he was hungry a little bit later. I asked him if he wanted some biscuits. And he's like, yeah. So I made some grand biscuits. And the first ones we ate with butter. And then I asked him if he wanted grape jelly. And he's like, yeah. So he had two with butter and two with grape jelly. So there you go. Had a great time and still having a great time. We've been playing lots of games too. This is Kilo Charlie 5, Real Big Guns. God bless, and 73. Back to net control.
All right, Shannon. Good. I'm glad you had a good time with Kenyon there. And yeah, I love teaching kids to cook. Done all that with my son, and he gets really excited when he makes something and gets to taste it. And I like to explain to him food is science you can eat. So my story with that, but he gets excited, and he's getting pretty good at it for a kid. So he might give me a run for my money one day, which is okay, because then I can have him cook dinner and me not do it. Thanks for checking in there, Shannon. Good to hear you. Glad you're on a lot of fun with Kenyon. And up at the bottom of my list, ready for more check-ins. Anyone out there would like to check into the BeaconNet, please say your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location. All right, I heard a little bit of audio, but no traffic, so anyone would like to check in, I'll do one more call here before I get our trivia answers. If you would like to check into the BeaconNet, please call now.
KD8SLG, recheck.
KD8SLG, go with your recheck.
Oh, I know there's been some chatter tonight, and wanted to make a mention, as you already have a couple of times. Yeah, Wednesday night it will be Friendsgiving edition of the BeaconNet. So I'm just going to fire things up at 9:30. No regular check-in kind of thing. We're just going to take a couple of check-ins, talk to people, and move on. So that's what's going to be going on Wednesday night. I'm going to punch in and say hi about that. Thanks, Nick. KD8SLG, back to net control.
All right, not a problem, Nick. Thanks for checking back in with us there. I'm sure we can get people to come in there and give you a hard time. Keep it entertaining. At least that's the goal. See how it goes. But thanks for letting us know. And, yeah, look forward to talking to you Wednesday night. Anyone else out there who'd like to check into the BeaconNet, please call now. All right, nothing heard there. Let's go up and talk to K8VZA Eric to get our the answer for our primary question read for us. Eric, take it away.
KE8QKO in the group. This is KE8VZA with the main trivia answer. So NPR has a very crisp and bright audio profile, and it is optimized for, several people got it right, bravo, for commuters, because most of their audience is catching their shows while they're driving, so in their cars or trucks or other vehicles, and it is bravo. So per audio engineer Sean Fox, the reason NPR came to this standard decades ago was because of most listeners listening in their automobiles, and there's a lot of background noise in a car while you're driving along in a car, and a lot of it's lower frequency. And so they tailored their audio profile to eliminate a lot of the lower frequency noises or a lot of the lower frequencies in their sound so that they could pierce through the ambient lower frequencies on the listener's end. So anyway, let me take a break for time. I have one more piece. KE8VZA returning with the rest of the story. So Josh, W8 HRF was wondering about the microphones, and actually they use a top-of-the-line Neumann U87, that's Uniform 87 microphone, that are specifically tuned to make NPR voices clearer, and they have a bass roll-off below 250 hertz there. So there you have it, the Neumann U87. Look for it on eBay. Anyway, KE8VZA, back to net control.
All right. Well, thank you, Eric. Another fine trivia question. I think it would have been better if the answer would have been Alpha, but you know, we can't win them. We can't win them all. Thanks for another good trivia there. We appreciate Eric. Appreciate you, Eric. And next, go talk to KI5DAY Alan to get the answer for the alternate question. Alan, take it away.
Wow. Yeah. KI5DAY returning. Sometimes it doesn't pay to read the blue screen, especially when it's your turn to talk. They got me this time. So your kid left a can of salmon salad the other day. Okay, your kid left a salmon salad can or a salmon can out, and the cat had it all ate up in 30 seconds by the time it returned. Dude, that's funny, man. Yeah, cats. I'm telling you, I used to have one. There are no tips for being able to eat something really fast when they know that they're not supposed to be in it. It's like They know you're coming right back, it seems like. Anyways, let me get to tonight's alternate trivia question here. Let me let this drop. So here we go. The question was, a very large group of Central American indigenous people worshipped many gods. This included a specific bird group that they believed to have been gifted with very powerful and even dangerous powers. Which bird group did they worship? Was it A, turkeys, B, wattled cranes, C, masked owls, or D, the corn-warbling being egret? Wow, I said that without screwing it up. That's awesome. Yeah, Thanksgiving is right around the corner, so you would think people would catch on to the fact that I might have thrown turkeys in there. But I just wish that the answer was actually the corn-warbling being egret. That would be really cool. But it actually is turkeys. Let me let this drop and I'll explain. So here's the scoop. Turkeys these days are mostly seen as vessels for stuffing on your table. But in 300 BC, the birds were viewed by, Lucy, if you're listening, the Maya as vessels of the gods and honored accordingly. In fact, the birds were originally domesticated to play a part in religious rites. Prized players in Maya religion and culture, they were once coveted for symbols of power and prestige. Turkeys are everywhere in Maya archaeology and iconography. The ancient Maya had one of the most advanced civilizations in the world. Their culture had a love of the turkey. The bird was conceived of as being gifted with exceptional powers which could be harmful to humans on both nocturnal and dream space. So there you go. KI5 DAY. Back to net.
All right, thank you, Alan. Yeah, I thought for sure that turkey was not going to be the actual answer, and it was going to be kind of a throw-in because it's Thanksgiving for you. Maybe that's why you did the question to trick people. But nope, you got it. You got me. That's how it goes. Appreciate the good question there, Alan. I always appreciate it. And this is KAQKO on the WWKY repeater 147 Mark 390, positive offset with a PL tone of 114 Mark 8. We've talked already on the Beacon Net. We've got our trivia questions read and answered. And we're going to do one more round, and I say again, one more round of check-ins or rechecks. So if you'd like to check in or recheck to the Beacon Net, please say your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right, looks like that's going to be it for tonight. I'd like to say, on behalf of the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, myself, K8BZA, K8SLG, K8EPC, KF5DAY, W8HRF, and K8YUK, I would like to thank each and every one of you for checking in with us this evening. Come and join us on the next edition of the Beacon Net on Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Actually, change on that. My script's got to switch here. It's going to be Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time here on the WWKY repeater, Allstar Node 48496, and Echolink WWKY-R, where Just Nick will be manning the show by himself for his Friendsgiving show. So hop on, give him a hard time, and see how it goes. You're welcome to join us on the Brodernet, also on the WWKY repeater, every morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Time, except for Sunday. Don't forget to check out our friends on the Border Breaker Net, every day at noon Central Time on Allstar Node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. You will listen to the Beacon Net. This is KAQKO, return the repeater's normal and customary amateur radio use of this time, 73 all.
W8WKY.